Augustin Blatchick of Martinique, Nicholas Power, Jamaica, Curtis Mitchell, Bahamas, and Tafari Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago. When I saw him last year, Hubert, at the World Under-20 Championships, he was a small lad. He has grown in the last 9 months.
Big, powerful and fast. Last year's version, small, gifted and technically good. Those things have come together now. Have a world-class triple jumper at the junior level.
Coaches spend some time in that gym, some plyometrics, getting that all-important strength factor in the lower extremities. He's ready this year. He's proven it. He's going to go for something special if he gets that wind right.
Heads off to Tennessee in the United States. And we are away for the 5,000 meters. By the way, 16:46, a new CARIFTA record for Jaden Hibbert. Confirmation of the positive 0.5 wind speed has come through. And he has the record as we look to the 5,000 meters. Trinidad and Tobago's Tafari Waldron has taken the early lead. The Jamaican Nicholas Power in second position in his CARIFTA debut. Behind him, the Bahamian Curtis Mitchell, fourth in the 1,500 meters, has had a very good CARIFTA career. Curtis Mitchell of the Bahamas won the under-17 3,000 meters, or in 2018, and in 2019 won the 1,500 meters. So already 2 CARIFTA gold medals for the Bahamian, as the Trinidadian leads the way. 12.5 laps of the stadium track in the 5,000 meters for under-20 boys. Augustin Blatchick of Martinique in that 4th position, finished 7th in the 1,500 final. And at the back of the field, Davis of Dominica.
Mitchell Curtis has great finishing speed. If the pace stays gentle and he can stay close, he's good at 800 meters and 15. That would suit him to the T.
Certainly would. Trinidad and Tobago's Waldron leading Jamaica's Power, with Mitchell Curtis of the Bahamas in 3rd. And from one Bahamian to another we go. This is competitor 54, Brandon Hutchinson, a 1460 man at his best. Third round action. There are 9 competitors in the field. We'll get confirmation shortly if all 9 started, because if all 9 started, what it would mean is that one would be eliminated at the end of the 3rd round. Brandon Hutchinson, Bahamas. 3rd round effort. Oh, jumping sideways.
Jumping sideways indeed. He wasn't very comfortable on that runway. It's a legal jump, but it's not something that I think he would like. Very lethargic through the phases. Gets out very moderate, very passive. Tries to pick up a little speed behind the board. Very sluggish step phase. Sluggish step phase. Collapses on the jump, tries to get up, gets a lot of height, but there's no distance. Not the distance he would prefer.
14:45 can go better than that though. Competitor 236 representing Guyana.
Troy Doris of Guyana, Cornwall triple jump champion, part of their history.
When he won that Commonwealth title, Troy Doris said he wanted to inspire youngsters to take up the event, and maybe this is one of those he has inspired.
Very flat on that takeoff. You could hear a lot of sound on that takeoff. He didn't really pop and roll off as some of the other jumpers do. Very casual approach. Again, behind the board, extends a lot, but there's no real power behind it. Barely in the pit.
He's trying not to fall. Eyes dip at the end. Gentle run to make sure he doesn't run through it, and that kills the momentum off in the jump. Doris would advise him, go full tilt boogie, my son, and give it full energy.
Indeed.
Trevor Hamer of Guyana, third round effort, 14.14. Here is his teammate, Stephen Roach. In the third round of the triple jump final, being led by the Jamaican Jaden Hibbert at 17.05. So 8 competitors in the field, so they will all get 3 attempts, 3 more attempts after the third round.
Has jumped 50 meters this season, and his technique more refined than his teammates. Disciplined approach to the hop, step, and the jump phase. His numbers coming up in a moment.
.31, his effort. As the jumpers are treated to some reveling in the stands with a little bit like 7 laps to go in this 5,000.
Final jumper in the third round, Mike Mondesir of French Guiana. Oh, that's a foul. Doesn't bother to complete the effort.
He knew it. He knew it from the instant it happened. Again, the win, plaguing jumpers, all championship.
5,000 final for under 20 boys. 4 of the athletes have broken away.
Recorded a record 14:34.34 by Kimai Campbell of Jamaica in 2010. Sub 15. To get to sub 15, you've got to run kilometers that are 3 minutes each. So far, the pace 3:08.2 for the first kilometer, 3:18.4 for the second kilometer. You're heading towards something beyond 16 minutes.
Nicholas Power, the Jamaican, now taking over. The Trinidadian Tafari Waldron is in second.
Power, good finishing kick, and Curtis, maybe the best finishing kick of all. He's tracking, enjoying the slow pace. And
we're seeing 4 athletes now because Davis from Dominica stopped before the line on the 9th lap, and he was taken off and helped off by the medical personnel.
Curtis of Bahamas in third position, knows what it's like to win CARIFTA Games gold medals. He's had to wait 3 years to be back in this position to vie for another one. 4th in the 1500 final, outpaced there, but he's had success in longer events at the CARIFTA Games before. 2018 champion over 3,000 meters, 1500 champion at the under 17 level in 2019. And he would dearly love to have a 3rd CARIFTA gold medal. He's very much in the mix. Nicholas Power of Jamaica, Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago, Blanchik of Martinique looks comfortable as well in 4th position. The pace not frightening by any stretch of the imagination, and so the field staying together.
At 6 laps to go, or just under 6 laps to go, these athletes are closely bunched. No one willing to make a move just yet, but still staying together with each other, trying to see who is going to be the one that will set another pace, make a move. They're not even jostling for position, they're just staying where they are. Now we see a little bit of a move here.
It's Curtis who goes to the front. When the record was set by Kemoy Campbell in 2010, it was a one-man race. This is highly competitive. Mitchell steps up the tempo. Power of Jamaica shows him that he still has a lot left in him, and joins him as the tempo increases, with the Trinidadian Waldron in 3rd and Blanchik just being dropped off the top 2 and 3 now.
Pace very slow. 3rd kilometer, 3:26.7, the slowest of the 3 kilometers gone so far. So this is a kicker's race.
Power and Curtis right together. Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago in 3rd. Blanchik of Martinique losing more and more ground. And the top 3 trying to decide the medals from early. Power looks strong. Curtis looks determined. Waldron has a look up at the big screen to see where Blanchik is. He's some way back in 4th.
4 laps to go. The top 2 pulling away ever so slightly. Trying to now set the tone for what is to come. Hubert said it's going to be a kicker's race. They're together, pulling away. Who has the fastest kick? We'll see in a moment.
Power running on the outside of lane number 1. Slightly more distance away from the curve. And now Curtis looks comfortable. Power wants to get to the water. Misses it. Tries a second time. Misses. And all the time slightly interfering with the stride of the Bahamian, who is cool and gets through on the inside.
Back to the lead, Mitchell Curtis of the Bahamas. They have gone well away now from the Trinidadian Tafari Waldron. They race side by side. Just over 3 laps to go. Blanchik will need something special now to get a medal in this event. The Martinique athlete 7th at 1500 meters, well back in the 5000 final. The beat of the drums taking them around 1 lap at a time, 3 laps to go.
Blanchik has to keep his concentration. In longer races, you go through good spots and bad spots. Spots mean you don't feel so good, legs feel heavy. You get the adrenaline, bad spot can pass, not out of it.
Sounds like a tennis match, but this is a 5000 race. Spot on, Hubert. Sounds like you've had some long distance sporting performances in the past.
Table tennis, similar situation, good spots and bad spots. Keep eye on the prize and keep going.
110 hurdles, if you have a bad spot, it's likely over.
3:16.8 for the 4th kilometer. They sped up a little bit.
They have distanced themselves, the top 2 from the rest. Power of Jamaica outside of lane 1. Curtis of the Bahamas inside of the lane. Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago in the bronze medal position. Who will make a big move first?
2 laps to go. Curtis, Power pulling away now, separating themselves from the rest. They're making the move, but who has the kick? We'll see in 1 more lap to go after
Mitchell
this one.
Curtis. Nicholas Power. Sea of black, green and gold in the background. There is blue support as well for the Bahamian. The drums you hear, they are Bahamian drums. Curtis steps with the beat. Power matches him stride for stride. The Jamaican and the Bahamian. This is a classic CARIFTA duel. Under 600 to go. The Bahamian stand, the Jamaican stand. Engrossed in this fine 5,000 battle. Determination on the face of Mitchell Curtis. Nicholas Power looks relatively comfortable. They come to the bell. The race is on in the 5,000 final. Power versus Curtis. A former champion versus one looking to be crowned CARIFTA gold medalist for the first time. And the two-time CARIFTA gold medalist at the under 17 and under 18 levels has the lead. Power tries to respond. The Jamaican crowd cheering him on. 200 meters to run. Power steps up. Curtis responds. Oh, this is a determined run from the Bahamian. The Jamaican will range up on his outside. But Curtis kicks again. Power challenges on his outside. But Mitchell Curtis holds the lead. And Nicholas Power can't get back to him. Mitchell Curtis has CARIFTA gold number 3. The Bahamian is not to be denied. You can call it a tactical masterclass, or you can just call it a man who refused to lose on this grand regional stage.
2:57.3 for the last kilometer. That last 400, 63 back from Mitchell Curtis. It turned into a kicker's race, and Curtis kicked the best.
Tafari Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago, the bronze medalist. Confirmation 16:07.57. That is a delighted champion. Blachek sprints home, completes the journey of 12.5 laps. And Nicholas Power 16:08.93 just didn't have the speed needed to get by this man who controlled it, who never once thought of giving up the lead, as Tafari Waldron is confirmed as the bronze medalist. Only time he really gave up the lead, Hubert, was when he was asked by the Jamaican who wanted to get water.
Didn't have to grant him the privilege, but this championship conducted in great sportsmanship, and both boys deserve their medals. This is Mitchell Curtis, has won so many gold medals at CARIFTA for the Bahamas, and here ices one more in the home of the sprinter, Jamaica.
Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago took it out early, set the pace. The two favorites behind him, the Dominican Davis, stopped together for a lot of this race. But in the final couple of kilometers, or in the final kilometer, these two stepped up the intensity, stepped up the pace. Waldron of Trinidad and Tobago could not match them. And when it came down to the sprint finish, it was a man who knows how to win on this stage, who found what he needed. 3,000 champion, 1,500 champion in the lower age groups. Now he is a 5,000 champion at the under 20 level. Mitchell Curtis of the Bahamas. Means a lot to him. Tears of joy. You could see the determination on his face. The refusal to lose. Telling himself that he would fight through the pain, and he was feeling a lot of pain throughout that one. 16:07.57 for Mitchell Curtis. Nicholas Power of Jamaica 16:08.93 for silver. Tafari Waldron, Trinidad and Tobago 16:35.73. Vlachik finishes in fourth at 16:50.15.
Good spots and bad spots. Curtis Mitchell of the Bahamas navigated those ups and downs in the 5,000 the best and saved some energy to burst forward in the last lap at 63 flat. Power, brave second, and Tafari Waldron, TNTO, another land of the sprinter, third.